Hi, this is Chris with Unsettled on Purpose. I've got a couple of updates to show you. Sorry I haven't been able to upload videos for a while. I've had a lot of things go wrong, and now we're finally, it's always like 3 steps forward, 2 steps backwards, but I think we've taken care of the 2 steps backwards this time, and now we're headed forwards again. Here's some of the things I wanted to show you. I apologize if the sound goes out a little bit. I'll try to talk loudly here, even though there are people around. All right, well, as you can see, I got the solar panels. I don't know if you remember, but the solar panels were all jaggedly aligned before. Now they're all straight. We put in a new vent right here, and this vent will, or actually does, make it so that there's no sewer smell inside the RV anymore. That was really annoying. And we took off a vent over here somewhere. I can't see it myself, but I'm sure the camera can pick it up. So with those vents gone, I no longer need the panels to be jagged. So therefore, we get them all straight, which really helps my OCD. I tell you, that jagged panels was hurting me. All right, also we got a new vent here, a max air vent. I'll show you that when we're inside. Okay, so we got a lot of changes on the inside here. First of all, the bike has been moved. Now this is a lot more open, and I'm got the bike over here now with all this other junk that I still haven't gotten storage for, but it's much more clean over there. For a long time I just had junk all over the place, but that's getting cleaned up slowly but surely. I've got a new audio recorder on my phone here. Right now I had to charge it, so it would be just too many wires to deal with, and I haven't learned how to edit it in yet, but that'll be coming, so the audio will be much better. I just got my hanging clothes over there, and take a look at this shower mat. This is a wood called Tatajuba, and it is very water resistant, and we've also put like a Thompson's water seal on it. And now when I take a shower, and we sealed the thing down here as well on the floor, so it doesn't get under the floor. Don't have to move anything. Just pull this out and can take a shower. Another thing that we did, normally this shower drains into the black tank. I've got a 13-gallon black tank, and it drained into there. I've got a 9-gallon gray tank, so I guess that's why they drained it in like that. But the only thing that was going to the gray tank was the sink, which is no longer there, as you can see. What we did is we moved the pump so that this is coming from the shower. So now when I turn the pump on for the shower drain, it'll come all the way around over to the gray tank. And that is going to be much better, because what we're also going to do, I've got this towel here right now because this guy is leaking. That's part of the 2 steps backwards that we were having. So got this all torn out. We're going to put the sink in, but right now I'm waiting for another tank. When we tore this out, we were ready to go, and then I said, you know what would be great? If I could increase the size of my gray tank. 9 gallons is really small. So basically I just ordered another tank. I've got another 9-gallon tank coming in, and we'll just take out the rest of this and put this right into the top, and the 9-gallon tank will be right here, and it's also going to have a drain that'll go straight out the bottom, so that I can, in the right conditions, if it's raining, over a sewer or whatever, I can just flip a switch, drain out that 9 gallons, the top 9 gallons. The bottom 9 gallons will still have to be emptied with the black tank, but at least I could just, take a shower anytime. Got this insulated down here with some more cryo gel. Okay, as you can see, refrigerator gone, new refrigerator. Very cool. Nice, well lit up. Got a little light in there. It's got a freezer. I had some ice cream in there. It was very nice. I'm going to get some more ice cream. I got a space for a microwave that we're putting in probably Tuesday. That is going to be wonderful. Another thing is when we move this pump over here, this water pump is my old water pump, and because this one was the one that was there was really old, so I just I was figuring I was going to get a new one. The water pump I had on here was every once in a while it was giving me a little drrrt, drrrt, every maybe 5 or 10 minutes. So, and we checked everywhere for leaks, and we couldn't find any other leaks. This one has developed recently, but apart from that, there were no leaks. So we figured it was the check valve. So what I did is I just took that pump off, put it over here, because this doesn't have to be on all the time. That's only on when I'm draining the shower, and put in a new pump. Once I put that in, it stopped giving the little running noise every once in a while. And I was just checking there to see if my if it's on right now, and it is, even though this leak is really small, so you might hear it maybe once every 20 minutes now. Now I've got this looking a little different. The step warm floor from last time, we got it routed over here and mounted, so now this is nicer, and that goes, see if I can put the right angle on it this time, and there is that, and it's at 88 right now, so obviously it's plenty hot. 87 it says on this one. I've got the fan I was telling you about. Right here is the remote for it, and we can just give it a couple things and turn it on, and this is very nice. It has been having some kind of a wiring problem. I'm not sure if it was wiring or something with it, but every once in a while, if I leave it on max speed for a while, every once in a while it'll go off, and I have to fiddle with it, turn it on and off for a bit before it turns back on. So we're going to check that out on Tuesday as well, and see how that's going. I saw that Just Incredible got this too, and he was saying something about the water, the rain sensor. If it rains, that you have some kind of, well, he was saying if it rains, that it's going to close no matter what. Well, there's a button right here where you can just turn that off, and there you go. So if it rains, this is off, that'll keep going. But otherwise, I like it a lot. I like it especially because I can get out of bed, or not get out of bed, and just turn it on. Also over here, I've got this thermostat is new, and it was a really old, 1997, not digital. So put that in, and it's got the digital time on it. It is programmable, but I don't use it for programming. But it is nice to have the time there, so when I wake up I can just take a look at the time. And we also got this guy put in. We've got a little frame that's going to go around here because it's got cracked, but additional DC port and 2 USB ports. Alright, one of the things that I forgot to show you last time, this isn't really new or an update, but just I never mentioned it before, is this bench, which we made so that it doesn't just, it's not just a bench, but it is also a bed. Holds up like that. And that's why these cushions are the way they are, because they fit perfectly like that. So that way You know, if somebody wants to sleep down there, they can. And it's possible to adjust this so it's, you know, not all the way down, so that, you know, it can be a bunk for 2 people or 3 people. I suppose 2 up top, 1 down below. I mentioned that we put the new vent out here. Something else that we did, this is all new, this piping. It was just kind of going jagged and all over the place. So he made it just so it goes straight up, so this guy would fit in. Also, there was like a black tank smell coming out of here, out of that pipe right there, where it goes through the wall. So we just basically filled that in, put a little gasket in there, and it smells much better in here. This is normally a sink that comes down, has a basin that comes down, and, you know, it can flip back up, and then the water goes into here. And there's a little drain down in there. I don't ever use that. And this is another thing. This drain here also goes into the black tank. So basically I just had that plugged up as well. So there's no way for the black tank smells to be coming into the bathroom. And it's just so much better. Also, we put in this little, it's dirty down there right now, but we put in this little mesh screen. It's actually 3 mesh screens, and just die-cord that in there, and that's much better than the one that came, which didn't really, you know, filter very well, and, you know, put the pump in danger. So now I can just, when that's dried out like it is now, I could just vacuum that out and make that much better. That's about it for what you can see. I put in a new ignition switch and reconnected a wire that was going to the starter because I was having some problems with the motorhome not starting for a while. That was annoying, but we got that figured out. Replaced the tie rod on the driver's side. Yeah, on the driver's side. And actually that was replacing a tie rod that was 13 months old, just out of warranty, and that would have been more annoying, except the place that I bought it from, Metric Auto Parts in Minnesota, they said they warrantied it for me. It was, a month beyond the warranty, but they honored it anyway. So that was kind of cool. Put in a transmission cooler. Definitely something that a Rialta needs to have. It's got a cold weather bypass on it, so if I'm in extreme heat or extreme cold, my transmission fluid will not get out of spec too much. Put in a new power steering pump because that was leaking. Oh, and there was a O-ring right under here. It's under the carpet and everything, for the gas tank, and that was annoying. Basically, I could pump, when I pumped my gas, I could, kind of top it off, and every time I top it off, it would just keep taking more and more gas, and I couldn't quite understand why. Well, there was an O-ring missing, and it was just pumping just right out. So, and I was getting a code that I still get, but I was getting it much more frequently, like an evap sensor code that seems to be on all these Rialtas. But we got that replaced, and my gas mileage has gone up considerably, and that is really cool. So that's about it. Oh, here's one I almost forgot. I don't know if you saw it last time, but this panel, this is my breaker panel, and this was over here, and just, it might have been down here, and the most play it had was that it could be moved up to here. When we put this thing in, we wanted to at least move it up here so this will, have place to go. But much better. We got it wired all the way over here into this bench, which is just awesome. That's going to, free up a lot of space over here, and that's great. That's all the updates for now. I'm heading out on a trip in a week or so, so we're going to do a couple more things, but then I'll be headed out, and then when I get back, I think we're going to finish or come close to finishing everything that needs to be